Welcome to Cold Bear Sports. Right, lads, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for tomorrow. Right, we're busy. Anyway, we keep grinding. I like one or two of them. Be shocked if we don't come out with a winner. Just touch on today. I had two on YouTube. One was an arm runner. I think the other lad finished fourth. Star Official. I was listening to it on the William Hill radio. But I didn't get to see it. One selection on the Patreon service for myself, one for Joe. Joe's horse was a good winner. Just was a different, returned from a break, a different horse. And he just absolutely skated in. What was he called? Stony Boy or something. Stony Boy, I think, or something like that. Stony Man, maybe, in Bangor. My selection on seated at the first. Not a lot we could do there. A horse just jumped across some. Really, it's painful though, because there was another very well handicapped horse in the race, and he won, and obviously he'd have been very hard to beat, but it just shows you what a well handicapped horse can do to the field of bad horses. So I know well Mila would have ran a massive race as well, because he was very well handicapped. And the winner, was off the bridle everywhere, tripped far too short. But it just shows you, good handicapped horses just win. And that's it. Everything went against the winner and he still skated in. Anyway, tripped too short, ground too quick, off the bridle everywhere. And the minute he gets daylight, it's a one-horse race. So yeah, it would have been nice to have Orlad, because the rest of them were a bunch of dead ducks. Would have been nice to have Orlad stay on his feet. Anyway, on to tomorrow. The 150 in Hamilton. Rory. I was thinking of making this lad a service bet, but sprint handicaps really fucking piss me off, to be honest. However, a stiff track is really going to suit Rory. And I think tomorrow, if he's going to progress again, I think it's tomorrow. He promised to be a really nice sprinter. He just tends to get running too late, so maybe Hamilton might be tailor-made from, because when they do come up to the finish in Hamilton, they do come back to you in front, and the way he finishes, it will really suit. So anyway, Amy Waugh takes the ride. I think she gets £3 off, and I think it's Rory's judgment day tomorrow. No excuses. I think he's handicapped to win, and the stiff track should suit. Point win Rory 5-2. Right. And then we're going to have a look in the 250, I think, of Hamilton. We'll just give a point each way on Glorious Rio. He's 18-1. Now, this is a deep enough race, lads, and whatever. He mightn't show up, but he owes us nothing. He's won so many times for us last year. But I want to give him a chance. At 18-1, I definitely want to give him a chance. A horse that won 6 times for us, I think. However many times he won for us, at all prices. Yeah, so definitely Glorious Rio, point each way. Look, a much better race than he's used to contesting. However, he came back to form the last day, albeit in a worse race, and probably a race that was rent to suit. But there's plenty of horses that like to go forward in this race. So if there is a pace burn-up, let's hope Glorious Rio will come home strong and snatch a place. Or maybe even to win again. Who knows? He's been that lucky for us. Point each way, 18-1. Right, in the 5:35 at Warwick, Rebus Road, a point win at 6-5. Look, the bookies have the price right, so it is what it is. If he was well, he'd be dreaming, but if he was a 2-1 shot, yeah, or a 7-4 shot, he'd be a cracking bet. I think the second favourite won't beat this horse. I don't think he is a Donald McCain's horse. I might be wrong, but I just think this horse would just be far too progressive for that horse. Maybe he's a cracking bet at 6-5. I don't know, but he's only a 4-year-old. So whatever. Point win, Rhebus Road. Be disappointed if he gets beat, but at the same time, the bookies have the price kind of where they want it. If he drifted tomorrow, let's say some moon man somewhere backed the second favourite and thought it was a good thing, and this lad drifted, I'd go a bit stronger on him. Right. Then we go to the 7:35 in Warwick. Giving this horse one chance, so I'll only give him one word. Right, come up with one word. Underwhelming. But anyway, Gullies Collonges over fences tomorrow. John Joe O'Neill, a point win of 4-1. I'm not going to make a case for him because I can't. He caught my eye first run of the season, disappointed since. He caught my eye again the last day, but didn't finish off. Right, a point win, back over fences, get his act together and run a better race. And then in the 7:45 at Wexford, I don't think Journey West, Colin McBrackney, I don't know if he's had many runners in Wexford. I wouldn't think so. It's a long way down for a horse that bolted up the other day. Is he a horse to trust? I don't know. His profile looks patchy enough. But he bolted in the other day. He's obviously going to be chucked up the weight, so he's probably running off a penalty. And I just think Colin McBrackney's obviously thinks the horse is okay to run him again and that he needs to get him out. And I don't think he'd bring him to Wexford unless he was 100% happy. So point win, Journey West, 5-2. Right, that's 5 for tomorrow. I'll be disappointed if we don't get a winner. Rory, all in his favour. No excuses. Rebus Road, progressive. And Donald McCain's horse, I think, is second favourite. And Fergal O'Brien has one as well, Oslo. But I'd be very disappointed if this lad can't take care of them. Yeah, Journey West, patchy record, but bolted in the last day. Glorious Rio, an outsider in a better race with a chance. And Gullies Collonges promised to be better, but hasn't shown it yet. Right, enjoy, lads. Smash the likes on the videos. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, want to close in on the 4,000, get the 4,000 subscribers and closing in on the 1,000,000 views. Appreciate all the loyal followers, the supporters that have been with Colbert Sports from day one. And yeah, we're just grinding away. Anyway, appreciate it all. And yeah, the grind never stops. Have a couple of nice bets coming up on the Patreon service. Some really interesting entries for me later in the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There is a horse tomorrow that I'm interested in. I'd have to see money for it though first, because I know they might just, I don't know, I'm worried about the trip, but maybe he's only having another spin round. So look, we can't tip up this horse unless money comes for it, or else it'll just be a dead duck. So there's no point. But we'll watch the markets tomorrow, and if money did come for it, we'll get on it. And it doesn't matter if we get on it, like if it's 20-1 and we get on it at 10s, it's if we get on it, it's great. But there's no point being on it at 20-1 when it's only when the handbrake is stuck. Right, take care, God bless. And I do like a horse in Carlisle. I think later in the week. See, it's entered. Don't know if it's declared yet. There is a horse in Chepstow that's entered, and he's entered a few times in different spots, and I think if he runs, he'll probably win. Right, there's some interesting selections coming as always. Right, take care. God bless. The grind never stops.